really do want Tom. I want us to get back together, but I've made a terrible mistake here. I think I've done a terrible thing. I feel very guilty about it, and I feel awful. And I'm just
now, Mrs. Hartman. As
so
I
totally
remember
ashamed.
things, your husband has not been exactly guiltless himself, now has he?
No, but he was not involved in this. I mean, this was mine. I mean, I was the troublemaker in this one. I mean, he wasn't even in the room. I mean, I did everything here. I am the one who should be. I am totally and completely ashamed. It is totally my fault, just
Mrs.
totally.
Hartman, I'm sure that anything you've done is not as terrible as you think. After all, women are as human as men, with the same needs, the same weaknesses.
Oh, I'm just so glad to hear you say that.
So why don't you just tell me what happened?
I can't.
Of course you can. That's what I'm here for. That's why I'm here. There is nothing that you couldn't tell me. Over the years, I've listened to all kinds of things. If I were to tell you the things I've heard...
Really?
Please feel free to tell me anything.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know that Tom and I haven't been getting along very well.
Like so many married couples, believe me.
Yeah. Well, there was this other man.
Yes?
Who was engaged to my sister.
That kind of thing happens in families.
Does that? Well, I found him very attractive, but I fought it. I mean, I fought it.
And then you quarreled with your husband?
Someone told you.
I've heard this so many times before.
Have you? Oh, well, that's good, because that makes it much easier for me to tell you about this whole thing. You've heard this a lot before. Okay, so what happened was I found myself in this man's apartment.
That's perfectly understandable, Mrs. Hartman. Under the circumstances, it would have been almost impossible for you to resist. I mean, you'd had a quarrel with your husband, who had been unfaithful to you. You were attracted to this other man. You were in his apartment.
I know, but before we did anything, he had a heart attack.
You mean you didn't?
Oh, no. Absolutely not. Not until this afternoon.
This afternoon?
Was when I went to see him at the hospital.
You mean you... in his hospital room?
Well, it was just a mild heart attack, Mr. Gilroy.
Mrs. Hartman, just let me get this very straight. You had relations with a patient in his hospital bed shortly after he had a heart attack?
Well, it's been 4 days since the attack.
You could have killed that man.
Well, they say that exercise is supposed to be very good for heart attacks.
4 days after the attack? Mrs. Hartman, in my entire professional career, I have walked away from only 2 clients. One was your husband, who exposed you, his own wife, to VD. And now this, in a hospital bed with a heart attack victim? That is so ugly. That is so awful. I just can't sit here. I can't relate to that. I just can't relate to that, Mrs. Hartman. You'll have to excuse me.
Excuse me, are you sure that you don't want to finish your coffee?